fought for. Vote
Period.
all platforms, Grammys, and Streamer of the Year. Let's do it. Come on.
Okay, are you gonna give me a little smooch?
I can't do that. I can't do that.
That's a bit of a weird thing to ask. What? What? Why? Like, huh? Plaqueboymax and Keenyah situation is bad. Video was by Novly. Plaqueboymax, arguably one of the most popular streamers out right now, apparently is in some big drama with this woman. I don't know what happened, but hey, I'm trying to find out with you guys, so let's watch the video.
Keenyah, you cannot threaten me to sue you because I didn't kiss you on the cheek. You sound crazy.
But I asked you not to use that footage. Not only did you use the footage, but out of everybody there, you talked to a lot of people. We heard you a mile away. That was the only footage that you used.
You was just trying to support black business, and then when the black business don't go your way, now black business, let's hit them with some white lawyers.
Recently, Plaqueboymax is beefing with another internet personality who is apparently threatening to sue him over
who is this Keemyahhill? I've never heard of this person anyway.
Reason in the entire world. I promise you, once you hear why she's going to great lengths of posting her story multiple times, even though she was happy to support him literally the other day, posting him on his story and even trying to help him with his campaign, doing an entire 360, all because of the dumbest reason possible. But I don't want to yap too much for y'all, so why don't we start from the very beginning with who are any of these people in case you're unaware.
This is the last gaming loss we're taking in 2025. Maybe we're not worthy of maybe we're not worthy of Gamer of the Year this year. Maybe we're not. Maybe we're not.
Plaqueboymax, for the two of you that are watching this video that don't know, is a very popular streamer who most of the time does desktop streams, is very into music, and was recently nominated for multiple streamer awards. And because of that, he decided
I say Plaqueboymax, he probably made I wouldn't say he made it, but he kind of popularized bringing streamers to, bringing artists to the stream. And Plaqueboymax, like, he just ran with it. And I feel like he's mostly known now for his streams with mostly hip-hop artists.
Try his best to campaign in order to win them by going out in the streets near where he lives and pulling out flyers, having people vote for them with an entire QR code and entourage following him. And it's somehow that ended up being the worst decision he could possibly make, and it started off pretty well and kind of funny if you watched it.
Hear ye, hear ye. Excuse me, would y'all care to put this
What is this name?
Music Streamer of the Year, Best Series. Yes, thank you, sir. All right. Vamanos. Vote Plaqueboy. Ladies, excuse me. Vote Plaqueboymax. Music Streamer of the Year, Best Series. All right. Vote Plaqueboymax.
I support the hustle.
Music
I
Streamer
respect
Series.
it.
Music Streamer of the Year, Plaqueboymax. Vote. Make sure you vote. Voting is voting. Voting is care.
It was genuinely a pretty funny bit with his entire entourage following him, some fans, even some security guards, and was truly harmless. He was just out there handing out flyers, literally disturbing nobody and really doing nothing, and most of the time the interactions were just like that. Just keep that in mind for a little bit later. But apparently it took the turn for the worse when Max got approached by this woman who seemed genuinely happy to help support him and was even deciding to post him on her Instagram story. Unknowingly to Max, she was actually pretty famous, but when she opened up her camera and decided to take a video of the both of them, she asked him for a request that he literally could not do because of his circumstances.
Wow, this is the best campaign ever.
Man, hi, I'm sorry, but I'm from America's Next Top Model, and I didn't know who you are, but you're out here talking about black excellence.
Yes.
What are you promoting?
So I'm a streamer, you know, I also make
She already approached him with a very, like, cocky, like, kind of, I mean, you can tell by her face, like, the way that she just looks, she looks like a Karen, bro. And I know Karens usually are associated with white women, but don't get it twisted, bro. There's Karens in all ethnicities of the world, bro. Trust me, I've seen it.
Music, I don't know if you know who Fred Again is and Skepta. I have a song nominated for a Grammy with them, Victory Lap.
Really?
Yes, and I am nominated for Streamer of the Year, Music Streamer, Best Stream Series, Best Stream Collab.
How do I support you?
Right here, support black business. What's your name?
Should I put you on my stories right now?
Yes, you should.
Support your black business?
100%.
Black cameraman? You available? I need a videographer.
Nice to meet you, Max.
No, you're not.
You trying to steal my camera?
No. Only when you're around.
All right, come on.
Tell me your name again.
My name is Plaqueboymax.
Plaqueboymax.
Yes.
We're here with
Plaqueboymax. Y'all know what time it is. All platforms.
all platforms.
Make sure y'all vote. Oh, upside down. Make sure y'all vote. Vote. Exercise the right MLK fought for. Vote.
Period.
All platforms, Grammys, and Streamer of the Year. Let's do it. Come on.
Okay. Are you gonna give me a little smooch?
I can't do that. I can't do that.
That's a bit of a weird thing to ask. What? What? Why? Like, huh? But like the I'm not gonna lie, I was about to pause the video and literally just say, you know what? The interaction has been fairly normal. Like, there's nothing wrong with what I'm seeing. Like, of course, she did come up with a bit of attitude up to him, but it wasn't nothing crazy and nothing. I don't know. Like, it was just normal after that. But who'd ask? Like, why would you ask him for a smooch? You know what I'm saying? I don't know, bro.
Streamer of the year. Let's do it. Come on.
Okay, are you gonna give me a little smooch?
I can't do that. I can't do that. I can't do that. I can't. I'm sorry. I can't.
You know what?
I can't.
Yes. Yo, Max. Yes. Good job, brother. Because you listen, it's 2025. You never know, man. People might say something and then say something else, you know, a couple hours later, and then big trouble. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Avoid it at all costs. I know as soon as he heard that, he saw his career going downhill. He said, yes, I am not doing that.
Love though. I'm out.
Yep. Good job. Good job.
Now it just seemed like a normal streamer pedestrian interaction. Plaqueboymax got approached by somebody who happened to be on America's Top Model. She wanted to help him by promoting what he had going on, even though she didn't fully understand, and even introduced herself to his cameraman, making a joke offering him a job. That seemed like the plan for success, and even ended up posting the stories, and it seemed like nothing was truly wrong. Apparently, there actually was an issue, because she was not happy with that video going out, all because when she asked for a kiss from Max, he said no. And the reason Plaqueboymax said no is...
Wait. So this... Hold on. This is my first time watching this video. So this whole situation is literally because he didn't want to give her a smooch? Holy.
Because Max has a girlfriend, for any of y'all that did not know that. And a simple rejection to a kiss led to her crashing out on her Instagram story because she apparently wanted that video to be erased.
Good morning to you. I'm gonna say this to Plaqueboy and your entire team because I walked up to you with 2 witnesses, okay, after his fumble of, I mean, just complete
fumble of what exactly?
Lack of humility and
what?
Lack of a lot of stuff, okay? I walked up to you, Mr. Videographer, after even offering your job. I don't care what he's paying you. I asked you very clearly in layman's terms, very plain English, to not use that footage. And you guys were filming stuff obnoxiously with every single person who recognized him. I don't even know this guy. I literally am running an empire right now and have no clue who I don't have X and don't even have the time to log in and sign up.
I'm not on X, but this will not.
So she approached him while he's on stream, live streaming. Something you cannot edit. Something that happens in the moment. She approaches him and she tells him, you cannot use this footage. Okay. Right, man.
Tolerated. It's okay to be intimidated by real black excellence, not black arrogance. You
What are you talking about? Is this lady okay?
simply weren't ready. I promise you, Plaque Teeth, MLK didn't fight for this. Now, the many observant of you are immediately going to recognize a lot of things wrong with what she just said. She's the first talking about deleting footage when this was on a live stream. Now, that's why when I first introduced this, I said he probably didn't understand what he was talking about or what he was doing. But the fact that, again, this is a live stream makes it very hard to delete anything, because what she is referring to seeing is a clip that a bunch of people on X had posted, because she's also someone who is famous. So, of course, when Max interacts with somebody who also has clout, people are going to post it.
Now, just for the context, for the sake of the video, let's search up who this Keenyah or whoever she is. Okay, so this is a page, keemyahhill, pose coach, model, mentor. All right, America's Next Top Model. Sure, I guess everyone can be a model nowadays. Interesting. Right. Let's see if she posted something recently about the situation. So it seems like she hasn't said anything else. Oh, wait, hold on.
Thank you again to every single person who has texted me, and actually shown love. Like, you know who you are, Puddin'?
Is she talking about that situation? Or?
But I dare you. I dare you to try me. Because now...
Alright, so she's still posting about it.
These...
I'm not gonna lie, she gives me that energy of a genuine Karen. I don't know, she just seems very like self-absorbed. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, that's her page. Yeah, apparently she's still talking about it on her social media page, which, hey, to be fair, go ahead and, you know, get the publicity that you need. I didn't know of her. Now I know. Still don't care. I'm not gonna follow through with whatever she's got going on because she's not on my, you know, radar. Like, I don't watch fashion stuff, you know. Anyway.
Everywhere. It's not even like it was him posting it. It was Yasik, a pretty famous Twitter user who posts a bunch of streamer clips. Not even Max himself. Along with the fact that she is moving with a pretty big ego and keeps having to mention to us that she has no idea who he is. She's running an empire. She doesn't even have the time to worry about him. All this and that. Yeah, it's taking the time out of her day to tell us all these things when she should be worried about educating herself on what live streaming is. It's not like Max even moved weird or anything after this happened. He just said he was put in a weird position and even called her a black queen when she came back up to him.
Yo, chat, hold it. I can't. Yeah, I know I couldn't. That's crazy. W black queen. I can't though. I can't. That's wild. Wait, you said you do America's Top Model? Director, creative director?
No, I was a contestant.
Oh, you was a contestant? That's fire.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, God
I wish
bless.
you the best.
You too. Bro, I don't know what I'm... Chat, is that crazy? Like, am I wilding? Yo, like...
Shorty tip, excuse me, I didn't sign any clearances for that. Can you not use this footage?
Yeah. Hold on, do I got it? Like, she asked for a kiss. What am I supposed to do in that situation?
Walks off, calls her a black queen.
Max was mad cool in that interaction, bro. What is she talking about? Like, honestly, what is she talking about? Like, he didn't know who she was, which, fair, like, you don't have to know people. Just because you feel like you're important doesn't mean that you are. Like, let's start from there. And just because you are important doesn't mean people have to know you either. Like, I'm sorry, but if I tell you who's the president of Sri Lanka right now, do you know who it is? No. He's an important figure in his country, but you probably don't know him.
Thank you, come again.
Yeah, man, it's just people, I feel like certain people, when they get a certain level of status, they feel like everybody knows them. And clearly this lady, she's out of her mind. I mean, fine, you're a top model, congratulations, all power to you. But he was, I don't know what she was talking about him seemingly being arrogant when he clearly was showing love and he wasn't doing too much.
Queen does get the information though that she does.
But you know what I think it is, guys? I feel like women tend to not like to be neglected. Like, women don't deal with rejection, whereas us guys, we tend to deal with rejection very often. Let's just say that, especially if you're not an attractive guy. Let's start from there. So whenever we get rejected, it's like, you know, it is what it is. We move on. But the fact that this happened to her, one, being a model, two, on camera, she probably felt like he was disrespecting her on purpose, which is like, bro, like, why would you even think that? But yeah, like I said, she seems very self-centered, so it makes sense why she would react like that. Just from my point of view, looking outside.
Want the footage deleted, which is pretty impossible since this is on a live stream. The clip's already out there. There's literally no way for Max to delete it. And of course, he makes a joke here and there, but honestly, his reaction to it was not that serious. He eventually moved on, of course. It just seemed like a one-off event that would be a pretty funny moment that people might talk about for a day at max. And she decided to go on an entire Instagram rant, which spanned on multiple stories. Not just that one thing I showed you right there. She was also saying stuff like this.
I walked up to you after his little outburst. He probably don't even date black women. But I said to you guys very clearly, please don't use that footage. And I don't know what collegiate level you guys are at, if you guys went to college or whatever. But I asked you not to use that footage. Not only did you use the footage, but out of everybody there, you talked to a lot of people. We heard you a mile away. That was the only footage that you used. And I verbally told you not to use it. I have so many things going on right now that I don't have time to take you to court, but I dare you.
She doesn't have time, but yet she's still posting about it, as we literally just saw on her Instagram. Okay, buddy. All right.
Dare you to try me. Because now you are taking up my time. This 3 minutes that it's taken to post this, I could have been making money. And
let's remind ourselves, she picked up her phone, she decided to make this video and react to it. And she's talking, wait, hold on, what did she say again?
Taking up my time. This 3 minutes that it's taken to post this.
She's saying that it's taking up her time. So, you know, he's wasting her time. Let me say that again. She decided to make these videos talking about the situation, escalating the situation. Let's just remind ourselves. This is a Karen. I'm telling you guys, this is a Karen.
I could have been making money. And I dare you.
I don't know if I can tell, but this whole situation is just so funny to me because she will continuously bring up his intelligence level and try to insult him, yet she couldn't do a couple of seconds of Google searching to figure out that Plaqueboymax is again a live streamer, probably trying an LOL Novly video. You would have figured that out pretty quickly, and you are not just going to simply delete a live stream. Second, with the fact that the clip she is talking about going around is on Twitter accounts that Plaqueboymax does not control. Also, with the fact mentioning his relationship, saying he probably doesn't date black women when he's actively in a relationship with a black woman right now.
Clearly, she doesn't know nothing about Plaqueboymax, which, to be fair, she doesn't have to. Same thing, like, same goes to Plaqueboymax. He didn't know nothing about her. But what does him dating a black woman or not dating have to do with black excellence anyway in the first place, you know?
Speaking with somebody who thinks that they are bigger and higher than they actually are, and with literally no knowledge on the situation at all, when we're in the day and age where it is so simple to figure out these things. Yes, she's not taking the time to do that, but it's taking the time to rant on Instagram being misinformed and super egotistical, because I wish I could tell you it ends there, but she just kept going.
So your new fame, his Instagram, I don't even know who gave him the idea. Do you know the connotation behind the word plaque? And I don't know if this is maybe a different kind of plaque that you're talking about. Maybe it's a different one, but the first thing I thought of, because I don't think he has any real plaques, was plaque on your teeth, okay? You maybe want to...
This lady, she thinks first of all, she thinks she's funny. Second of all, she's so unaware. New fame, what is she talking about? Like, what is she talking, like, yo, let's just put it into comparison, guys. Not that this matters, but let's just put this into comparison. Okay, so we've got Plaqueboymax's Instagram here, 824,000 followers. He has 3 posts up. Obviously, he probably archived most of them. But anyway, so this post, 286k likes, 127, 312,000 likes on his last, his last post up. Let me say that. Cool. Plaqueboymax has been out for, I would say, he has been popular from what I've seen for the past 2 years, that he's really been popping. I know he's been streaming for more than that, if I'm not mistaken. He's been grinding to be at the position that he is at now. However, I would say he blew up like blew up 2 years ago. Let's just keep it to 2 years ago. Whether you consider that fairly recent, sure, fine, that's fair enough. But either way, you know, 2 years, there's 365 days in a year. He's been popping for however how many days that is, you know. I can't do the maths right now, but you guys let me know in the comments. That's still pretty impressive, and I don't think that's something that should be diminished. And let's just go to her page now. 179k followers. Again, this is not to diminish her work, because I really, you know, this is still impressive, regardless of, like, this, bro, mind you, we're talking about people with hundreds of thousands of followers on Instagram, about who has more followers. It's just because, the only reason why I'm even mentioning this is because you can tell by her tone of voice, she's trying to diminish everything he does and everything about him. And I don't like that. and definitely, she's not in a position to even do that. And why is she trying to do that when apparently she's trying to take the high moral ground of being, you know, black excellence and empowering black power, and saying that he's not empowering? But yet now that you had this issue with a black man, now you're trying to diminish him. Make it make sense. It doesn't. Anyway, last post she posted was a reel 22 hours ago, 688 likes. Cool. 188 likes. So it seems like something is going on here, because I wouldn't, you know, think that someone with 179k followers on Instagram would only be getting 188 likes, 122 likes, 688 likes on her most recent. And mind you, this is 22 hours ago, so her page is probably getting an influx of people that are coming here for the drama. aka me. I'm here. Otherwise, I would not be here at all. Anyway, yeah, so I'm not trying to listen. I'm not trying to say anything, but these 179K followers are looking a bit suspicious, ma'am. Ma'am, this is looking a bit suspicious. Anyway, we move on.
Understand the connotation and the vibration that certain words carry through society. I don't give a about who you think you are or any of your followers, but he walked away from me so disrespectfully. And it doesn't matter about America's Next Top Model. You don't ever depart from a real woman in that nature, ever. You played yourself, and good luck with that Grammy. Good luck. I really genuinely hope you get it, because that's probably going to be the height of everything that you get, but that's not none of my business, between you and God.
I want y'all to remember this is the same woman who earlier just complained that she had to take 3 seconds out of her day to record the other Instagram stories, and now is driving in her own car, recording another one, still talking about the situation, insulting him more, having an even higher ego, talking about he doesn't have any plaques. The plaques he's talking about got to be plaques in his teeth. The entitlement and the stupidity
crazy
right now, it's just so dumb. And that's why I showed y'all earlier the clip of what he said after he walked away from her, calling her a black queen. Obviously he was put in a weird position, and he's a live streamer, so he's trying to try and make it entertaining as possible by running away, obviously not meaning it in a disrespectful way in any way, shape, or form. And now she does a complete 360, hops on the net and starts ranting about him, obviously because she has some form of clout. Max was eventually going to see this and having to respond to it because of the nonsense he was spewing out.
Keemyah, you went to college. Keemyah, you understand that a live stream is a live stream. What does the word live mean? It means live. I can't edit the live stream. Happen live. You asked to get the kiss on the cheek. You airballed. Brick nasty. Not swishing. Not today. It's not your day. You know me? That's okay. Keemyah, you cannot threaten me to sue you because I didn't kiss you on the cheek. You sound crazy. You was just trying to support black business, and then when the black business don't go your way, now black business, let's hit them with some white lawyers.
Crazy.
Bro, that's so it's not black business.
Make it make sense. Make it make sense, bro.
It's not black business, bro. Why we gotta bring them ties involved? I'm not trying to bring in my Jewish brothers too.
The fact that Max did not explain what a live stream is actually insane. And I didn't touch too much on the suing part because I wanted Max to say his piece on it. But then again, asking someone to sue you or threatening to sue somebody after you went up to them and decided to implant yourself in this whole space, knowing that they were
threatening to sue someone because they neglected to give you a kiss is actually a next level of entitlement that I didn't think nobody could ever get to. That's actually insane.
The camera recording, not even fully understanding what's going on. You should have already known it was over with. He's also in a public space. He can do whatever he wants with that footage, and she decided to do that to herself. No one made her go up there. No one made her talk to him. He was walking right past and she stopped him. But now she feels like she has all the authority to sue him and degrade him and talk bad about him when that makes no real sense. Especially talking about this whole plaque situation, which he himself even addressed.
Was plaque on your cheek?
She ate. But I do though. Shout out Fred and Skep. I do though. You gotta stop playing with me. It's lit over here. Yo, why is she doing this, bro? Why is she doing this? Yo, listen. Keemyah, we don't have to beef. Just accept the L. It's fine. I get it. You're probably used to taking L's less. Guys, we all know men are more used to taking L's.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was just saying. And the funny thing is, she literally cannot mess with Max in any kind of metric of success. She's going off stats. Literally cannot mess with Max. But yet she's the first one to bring up, levels of success and accomplishment to make herself feel better in the situation. She doesn't realize that she's just making herself look bad overall. Like now, people that are found out about you are just not going to want to mess with you. This was your moment to, the fact that you go to randomly, how many people there are in the world, billions of people in the world, millions of people in the US, and you randomly bumped into Plaqueboymax, one of the most popular streamers out right now. And you had the opportunity to use that moment to make your brand even escalate even more. But yet listen, I can't swear on YouTube. I'm trying to be family friendly. You dumb person, all right, didn't have you couldn't fathom or think, listen, you know what? Let me try and make actual relationship with Plaqueboymax, friendly relationship. That's what I'm trying to say. And maybe, one day I can be on one of his streams and his people get to know me and then they get to follow me and I can increase my, awareness on social media and people get to know me and I get to get more brand deals eventually. You never know what could happen from that one interaction. And literally everything that's positive could have happened, but yet somehow you managed to mess it up. How can you mess up this bad? Like, generally, how can you mess up this bad?
Daily basis than women, especially pretty women. Kenya, you graded out in the first quarter. It's late. Just take the L and walk away.
When you're an arrogant person, this is when you...
It's no point, bro. I'm just hearing you.
Yeah, there's no point.
But I'm not understanding you. I don't get it, Kenya. I don't understand you. You don't make sense. How am I arrogant for not wanting to kiss you? I'm arrogant for not wanting to kiss you. I'm arrogant for not wanting to kiss you. Yo, guys, this world is cooked. It's cooked.
This is talking about the height of your career. She was on that show in 2009, still bringing that up. Start a family.
Chill with. I'm not calling her, you feel me? I'm not calling her. She's double my age. She's double my age. You feel me? I'm not calling her. Respect my elders, aunties, whatever you want to call them. You feel me? Let's be careful with that, guys. Here's the problem, bro, and this is why I don't like ever having no problems with women on stream, because that gives an opportunity for all that to come out. Please don't be a please, all right? I appreciate y'all defending me, but bro, be respectful though. Be respectful, all right? Be respectful.
I agree with Max in that last part. I do want to make it clear.
Max, man, he's still trying to let his fans know, listen, Shorty's tweaking, but let's keep it respectful. And I appreciate that, especially coming from someone with a bigger platform that could literally demolish her in any kind of metric. And he's still choosing to be. And this is why he's more popular than her. And this is why he's more successful than her in every metric. You can't get to a certain level. I personally believe that the best way for you to become successful is by always being humble and reminding that what is given to you can always be taken. And you're still not special. You're still not, you're not higher than just because of your followers or because of how much money you make or whatever it is. It doesn't make you a better human being. It doesn't make you above anyone. And I appreciate Max for that, because he doesn't even have to say anything. He doesn't even have to, even though he could, but he's still being humble to say, listen, guys, don't do anything to her, say anything disrespectful to her. But the thing is, he didn't even have to say this because she's so dumb that she's already making herself look bad.
Because she is a woman. I'm hating on her because she is doing something dumb. This whole situation wouldn't even be a situation in the first place. People wouldn't be reacting to it. People wouldn't be making think pieces about it if she didn't go on Instagram and other platforms and start ranting and talking about it and getting upset. It would have just been a thing that happened and everybody kept it pushing.
She brought it on herself.
Maybe some Twitter users or some TikTok users get some free bread off of it, but I promise you the very next day, probably not even 24 hours later, nobody would be thinking of this moment. And she wouldn't be over here talking crazy on the gram, being misinformed, having to be corrected and flamed and hated on purely because she wanted to have such a big ego and demeaning somebody who, if we're being honest, is actually bigger than her, which makes it all the more wild that Max is actually keeping this calm composure, because while he is making some jokes here and there, especially in that part, he is still trying to keep it as respectful as possible, especially when he signed off and made his final thoughts on it. He did not show any real hate towards her. It was just trying his best to correct everything she was saying.
Hey, you want me to kiss you on your cheek because you saw it was lit, you saw it was getting nominated. You wanted to steal my cameraman. I didn't want to kiss you, and then after I didn't want to kiss you, now you're threatening to sue me. What the are we talking? Convo is over. There's no arrogance, there's no nothing. Love to you and your family or whatever you got going on, but I didn't want those cheeks. I didn't want those lips. I wasn't trying to do that. Shout out to you. That's all it takes. That's it. That's all right?
I know it might seem like I'm glazing Max right now by giving him a lot of props for responding as responsibly as he did, but if you look at any other internet drama that's happened, especially recently, with someone being so in the right, you would expect a level of arrogance. You would expect a level of them demeaning that person, talking crazy about them, talking bad about them. He had the one dono I showed you where the person called her out and said she was only on the show like in 2009 and she still keeps bringing it up, yet he was still trying to be respectful.
Hold on. So she was only a top or whatever model thing that she did in 2009, bro. 2009. She's holding on to this accomplishment. And funny enough, she was talking about, oh, this Grammy is going to be the best thing of your career. Isn't it funny how she's projecting herself into the things that she's trying to say what Max is, or you're you know, trying to diminish him or make him feel lower than her in terms of success, but yet in every metric she is lower than him. Yo, this is hilarious. This is hilarious. And she's still bragging about something that she did in 2009. Now, of course, be proud of your accomplishments. Doesn't matter how long it's been. If it's something big to you, be proud of it. But bruv, big man thing. Come on, bro.
Even telling people not gang up on her, not crazy, and if you want to defend them, you don't have to do it in a specific way. Because I know a bunch of other people are not doing that. And they're going all out and talking as crazy as they want because they know she is tripping and just talking some nonsense. And it makes it even worse when her own fans are defending Plaqueboymax. They don't even know him. They only know her, yet saying that he is in the right because of how dumb she is acting.
Threatening to sue somebody because they did not want to kiss you on their stream is not crazy. I'm asking for keemyahhill. I really don't like agreeing with men, but that was embarrassing. Over Plaqueboymax, homegirl went from being known as the girl who was on America's Next Top Model to now being the girl that Plaqueboymax rejected on his live stream. Mind you, she
first of all, Plaqueboymax. Okay. Anyway,
approached him. She approached him and then tried to give him free promo just to end up looking thirsty. I really want better for us ladies. If you get rejected, take your L, take it on the chin, and keep it pushing. We don't go on live talking about how we can sue this person. Because I promise you.
Yeah, man. Listen, it's like I said, women hardly ever take rejection. So when they take it, to them it's like, it doesn't make sense. You know, it's something unfamiliar, unheard of, impossible. It's literally something impossible to them. What? A guy rejected me? It doesn't make sense to them. Trust me, I've even seen it from just colleagues of mine, from when I was in high school, you know, just working, or just having female friends. Whenever you ask them, you know, how many times have you been rejected? And they say, oh, I've never been rejected. Or maybe they say once. And that's maybe if. You can tell that even when they mention that time that they got rejected, they either diminish the guy, saying that, you know, maybe he plays for the other team, or that they couldn't believe it, that they was, you know, that maybe he's blind, something is wrong with him. It's usually something of that sort. It's never like, oh, you know, damn, I guess I'm just ugly, or I guess I just wasn't his type. It's never something like that. At least from what I've seen, most of the cases that I've seen, it's always either, oh, he's probably playing for the other team, or, you know, it's always something that's not them. Maybe you're the problem, but I guess not.
Now you just look corny. She about 40 years old doing this. Some of y'all really just need to learn how to handle rejection. And her mentioning that she didn't want him to post the footage was hilarious because you walked up to him. You saw all those cameras and still chose to walk up to him. She said the only reason why she's choosing not to sue him is because she's busy. Girl, even if you wasn't busy, you couldn't sue him.
When your own people aren't on your side.
That's a very good point. You ain't got money like that. Stop it, shorty. Stop it, shorty. Listen, I even gave you the grace that, oh, okay, she's a top model. Congratulations. Baby girl, you were doing this in 2009. Those 179k followers are probably 50 years old. Probably forgot their Instagram passwords by then. Like, it was 2009. Like, all those people, like, come on now. Like, your account from 2009, you probably forgot the password. So that's probably why you're getting like 600 likes. And 600 likes, that's giving you like a favor because this was 22 hours ago. So it's actually people that are coming from Plaqueboymax's team or Plaqueboymax's fan base, let me say that. So actually, you were getting like 188 likes with 180k followers on your Instagram page. Like, come on, girl. Like, the fact that you even have fans is surprising to me. You should be proud of that. Anyway, I'm not one to speak. Let me be humble. But the thing is, I am humble. But I just don't like seeing people that like to diminish other people. Especially when you're in a situation where you can't even diminish someone else. But even if you were, I still don't like it. So, yeah.
I just don't know how in the wrong you really have to be and not see it. People that would be supporting you. This girl right here says she don't even like siding with an entire man, yet is because of how crazy she is acting in this situation. It really makes you question why somebody like this would be moving so arrogant unless they are actually clout chasing. As you saw from that one chatter that Plaqueboymax had in his stream, she is known as the American top model girl, yet hasn't been in that show in a minute and was basically using that to push her entire modeling agency type thing that she has. But if you look her up, she can take courses where she can help you to become a better model and you can learn from her. I don't know if she just saw this as an opportunity to promote that, but the way that she's going about all of this, yet still complaining that she has to respond to him, that she has to do this and that when she could be making money, makes me feel like she is honestly just clout chasing. Because if you really want to go out of your way to do all of this, yet want to consistently complain about it, saying that you have better things that you could be doing, but you're using your time to do this, knowing that you have to be completely in the wrong, I can only think that you see this as an opportunity to promote yourself, because in her eyes, any publicity is good publicity. There is no such thing as bad publicity, no matter how many people are bashing you and telling you
I disagree with that one, because I don't think she's gonna get any like real followers from this. She's just getting like a momentary attention, but even this attention that she's getting is completely negative, and she's only gonna get like negative comments on her page. So I mean, if that's what you want, then sure, so be it. But yeah, I don't think any publicity is good publicity, if I'm being honest, because she's not going to monetarily gain anything from this. If not, if she's really in the business or model industry, if someone looks at her page and sees that she's getting flamed, completely cooked for this, they're just gonna be like, well, hold on, I don't want this to be associated with my brand, with my clothing brand, because people are gonna, you know, think I'm siding with her. But hey, maybe I'm looking too much into it, but I don't think anything positive will come to her from this. But anyway, let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments down below. Make sure to leave a like on this video and also subscribe. I'm trying to get to 500 subs by April, and I appreciate every single one of you guys that is supporting me in that journey. And also check out this video that's popping up right now, and I'm out. Peace.